Hey, you know what a majority vote is? One vote. Another vote. Huh? You didn't know they'd die. Hey, long time no see. Hello, Silhouette So. What's good? Hey guys, it's Mick. Welcome back to more Your Turn to Die. And the last one we finished up Chapter 2, Part 1. And, sacrificed a fake Reco to save Geen. And then Alice died. And we met Gashu Sato, who seems to be the one in charge here. So that's fun. So in this one, we're starting Chapter 2, Part 2 with Silhouette So for some reason. I wonder why he's a silhouette. There's got to be a reason for that. Because, like, his shape, we already recognized this shape as So. So, like... Well, gotten used to majority votes yet? Shut up. Are you mad? Well, keep it up, and vote for who you hate. Kill decisively, so you can survive. Kill the people who get in your way. No big, no big. It's not like it's your fault. Aren't I right? So, Hiyori. Okay, so here's the thing. We know that the person we have been referring to as So isn't actually So. We know it's someone else using that name, or assuming Alice was telling the truth, which at the end of Chapter 1, which I don't think he'd have any reason to lie about that. And since this, I would say since this silhouette looks like So, this would be the real So, but the real So should be dead. So, could this be our So's memories of this So? Have I said So enough times in this sentence tonight? No, not enough. But either way, it's someone our So knows egging him on. Assuming this is real, this could be just like a nightmare. And if this is a nightmare, then yes, this could be the real So of whom his identity is stolen from. If this is a nightmare, and then the real So, quote unquote real, or at least he could be having the same terrors that Sara is having over the original So, and that terror is egging him on or something. Huh. Your countenance has really changed. Funny. Do your best. Are we playing as So right now? And what's going on here? So, I need to dispose of all the documents in the shredder. Is So the one who did that originally, then? It's filling up with blood. Was this his original first trial room, then, I'm gathering? And for some reason he disposed of all those documents as a part of it, perhaps? So gloomy. Anything else we can click on? I need to tear all these off and throw them out. Run. Alright, cool. Let's run. Okay, so yeah. This is a flashback to when he was knocked the hell out then, so... An important laptop. This... I remember. It's Kai's laptop that I found on the first floor. And it's gone. It was stolen. by Miss Now when she... The laptop was stolen, and now there's a pool of blood at your feet? Cool! I'm dead. I see. That time Miss Now attacked me. Every remaining trace. All of it. What does that mean, I wonder? Like, I have to assume... Like, this is obviously a nightmare, but I have to assume the nightmares have some sort of significance, right? I'm dead. His faith in people, perhaps? Because he didn't go off the deep end until after that. So, like, that could have just been the point where he's like... Yeah. You know what? Screw you guys. I'm just gonna... Yeah, I'm just gonna be a manipulator. That feels too simplistic, though. Either way, I guess let's run again. Hand! Hello. This would be the trial ground. What's this? What's this? Obtained a frying pan. So gloomy. Dead men tell no tales. Right, Kai? So this is Kai's frying pan. Did he retrieve this, then? So does he have the frying pan on him? That would be what I have to guess. How far are you going to run? Run? Me? No one needs you. Why do you live? I'm astonished by everyone just refusing to ever doubt that you're right. He must be saying that to... That little tidbit must be his feelings towards Sara. Because that was the thing that set him off in the first trial, was that, like, he wasn't telling a lie at that moment, but was astonished that nobody believed him. Isn't this enough? Here, I'll kill you. Sure enough, that's your true nature. It's your turn to die. So... Sara! He really is truly suspicious of us, then. So... Yeah, Kana. Please, wake up! Ugh. Kana. This is... my room. Don't startle me all of a sudden. You're all I have left, so... That's not true, Kana. You have all of us, too. Please, don't suddenly collapse. Sorry. Just relax. If you're obedient, I'll tell you how to survive. Ugh. Here's the thing. What I was happy to get some insight into like his point of view, because everyone is the hero of their own story. Like he's genuinely suspicious of Sara, and I think that's fair of him to feel. I'm not entirely sold on her being completely innocent either, just because there's some ways that the story could go that could make it so that she's a bad guy, or has more that she's hiding from us, the player. And since her family is involved, it would follow that she might know something that she hasn't told us. So I'm like, hey, cool, we're playing as Sil, we're gonna learn a little bit more of insight onto why he is being the way he is. And then he immediately opens up with this manipulative as hell phrase, and I'm just like, no, you know what? I don't care what your reasons are anymore. Kana, don't you betray me. Okay. Well then, let's start our strategy meeting. You too, q-taro. So he's been manipulating q-taro as well. So is this before or after the I can only assume this has to be before like the previous event where the fake Alice was. Because I feel like q-taro immediately after, like, reconciling with Geen there wouldn't be like, you know what? I'm gonna continue to go and backstab people some more. I want to have some faith in him. This is getting to be fun. That is, So could just have something on him, though, is the thing. I don't know. Hey, is playing an instrument fun? Oh, this has gotta be Reco and Alice's backstory then. Oh no. After watching Alice die and splitting them apart permanently? No, come on. Oh, I'm sad already. What, you interested, bro? Watching you makes me want to play, Reco. You're too clumsy, bro. Doubt you even can. So mean. Don't whine about it. Alright, I'll teach you. You mean it? And if you get bored of it, I'll kick your butt. Of course I won't get bored. Hey, Reco. Uh-huh? What's up? Someday, let's make a band and have our debut. For real? I'll make songs and you'll sing them. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Sounds great. Don't forget it, bro. No. Don't you ever forget. I'm sad. Oh, we look terrible. Reco has just been staring at the unmoving Alice, not even noticing me behind her. You dumbass. You broke another promise. No, maybe I broke it. Saying like, what would you know? I wouldn't even face you. Was I the mistaken one? Maybe you not talking with me. Maybe even you going and killing a guy. It was all my fault. It's my fault. It was all my fault. Just come back to life. Damn it. Shit! I had so many chances to forgive you! What can I say? Reco. I'm not sure you can say much of anything, Sara. I think you just have to let Reco have her moments to process and grieve. You guys. I know how you feel. Yeah, now is probably most equipped out of anyone to just comfort her and be with her right now. Because now has also faced a similar loss, but so has Sara, but it feels like it's haunting Sara most of all, so. But the main game will be very soon. Just leave me alone, damn it! Reco. We were told to assemble, right? I know that! But if I see one of those kidnappers' faces right now, I know my fists are gonna fly! You can't do that! We can't lose you too, Reco. Yeah, not immediately after. Stay alive, Reco. Live for your brother. You can reconcile with him that way, I think. Right? So please, just leave me alone now. I understand now. Let's leave things be for now. I think Reco will show up when the time comes. She's not gonna throw her life away, I don't think. There's nothing I can do. Wait, now. Yes? Never mind. Just for a little bit. stay at my side. I'm proud of you, Reco. It's not easy to reach out, especially for something like this. So I'm proud of you for being able to rely on now. Reco. Sara? Yeah? Please, leave this to me. I can't support everyone like you, Sara, but I think I can support Reco right now. I believe you. Understood. I'll be right there. I'm sure Reco will get back on her feet. I'll trust now. Off to the medical office. Also, maybe not the time, but there was a thought I was having about the ending of Chapter 2, in that us using the hand wound as evidence really was kind of faulty, because both Sara and Keiji would have known, and Gin would have known that, because if you remember when Gin got injured on his leg, when we took him to the medical office, and Safalin, I think Safalin sounds better, but it's Tears of Fallen. So I'll just keep going with Safalin, just because I like how it sounds better. But like, she had like a salve that basically instantly healed Gin's leg, so like, could the same salve not have been used on Reco's hand? Clearly it wasn't, because pointing that out worked, but like, it was faulty evidence. The head of Rio Ranger. He was a doll, just like that fake Reco. Joe's hair clip remains in his hair. Let's take the hair clip. Give it back. This is Joe's. It's ours. Reco. Alice lies in the center of the room of lies, with his entire stomach gone. There's a huge hole in his stomach. What a way to go. All these deaths have just been cruel and unusual. At least his seemed moderately fast. Comparatively fast to, like, Mishima throat being burned through, and what happened to Joe. Leave this to me, Sara. Yep, now it's looking very dependable. The torso of Rio Ranger. Because of Ranger, Alice and the fake Reco both. The long stairs, let's go. A suspicious vending machine sits at the top of the stairs. Now that you mention it, we never actually did anything with this. I can only imagine that either it's gonna be coming up next, or remember when q-taro was freaking out and just asking for like 10 more chips or something? Maybe he was right there, because he was the one with the most chips. So it's possible that he was right there, and that giving them to him would have caused him to use this. But what's inside of it? I don't know, the victory ticket maybe? I'll have to go back and check that sometime. I'll probably go back and check, like, all that after I finish recording everything that's been released so far. Just because I want to see what I missed, and I want to see what things I can end up buying in the store. Because, let's say, like, for q-taro, if trading chips with him doesn't immediately send him here and, like, cause a bad ending or something stupid like that, that could push us up to 50 chips for him, and we could go buy his backstory, assuming the game lets us, because you get 10 coins for having him join you in the minecart minigame, right? And then he'll give you 40 right then and there, and that's 50, and that's enough to buy his backstory if the game will let you. And there's also other things we could have bought there, like the other videotapes that you can just buy with anyone's coins. So I want to see what's going on in those as well. And like, other than the one that we watched with now. Anyway, that's enough rambling for now. Let's go back to the lobby. I'll go to the medical office. Everyone should be waiting there. Alright, let's go. Yo, what's going on, everybody? I feel like talking to these ones would be the way to advance, so let's talk to these two. So and Kana are whispering in a corner. Not the kind of thing I can barge into, no? What are you three doing? q-taro is chatting happily with Gin and Keiji. It's hard to imagine the main game is approaching. Yeah, and I'm super scared. Especially as the main, like, especially as we get less and less numbers, the sacrifice card is gonna get incredibly more threatening. Because, like, not only as there are less people to vote for and more of a chance that you'll just random vote onto the sacrifice, but also the sacrifice gets 2 votes. So, like, as the numbers dwindle, the sacrifice's votes have so much more weight. Like in the first trial, there were 11 people, so it's 2 votes versus 10. Unless everyone unanimously votes for the sacrifice, then there's not much chance of them just bandwagoning themselves and yeeting themselves off this mortal coil. This one, there is 8 people alive, I want to say. So it'll be 2 votes versus 7. Still not a huge chance. And that's assuming no one else dies on the way to the main game. But, like, and that's, like, not a huge chance of them, like, accidentally voting, like, or of them, like, being able to just sway themselves off like that. But close. And then let's assume there's another main game in Chapter 3. If it's the final chapter, there might not be, but let's assume there is. 2 people will die here, so that will leave 6 people left. 2 votes versus 5. You're getting close. Like, it's gonna be rough. Big Sis Sara! Gin, you're up and moving already? Yeah, I'm totally better. Poison won't scare me anymore. Meow. I'm so happy you're all right, Gin. Gin and Kana, I need to protect at all costs, pretty much. As much as I can. If either of them roll the sacrifice, there's probably not much I can do there, but even if they have, like, even though Kana has been working with So, she has been manipulated, but also she's a child. Both her and Gin are children, and there's nothing you can do that would make me choose to kill a child over anyone else, right? So I gotta protect them as best I can. And, like, I know, I'm pretty sure I remember, I don't think I told q-taro to press the button there, but that's because I can't tell someone else to die for someone else. That's a bit harsh. And, like, I think it's natural for him to be afraid to die. And, like, I think he wanted to press the button, he was just frozen in fear, and I can't vilify him for being a coward. I can't vilify him for being afraid and freezing up. But either way, I'm just relieved that Gin is safe. Guess the antidote Keiji bought worked like a charm. Don't see no weird after effects either. Good showing from your friendly policeman, eh? It really was a close call. If Keiji hadn't found the antidote, Gin might have... Keiji. I'm not gonna cast shade on him right now. I'm gonna thank him. Same to you. Your reasoning saved us, Sara. Not to mention your decisiveness in that moment. You and now are really something. I allowed the fake Reco to die. And also, even Alice. Look at me, Sara. We've lost a lot of allies on the way here. Alice, He may have looked like trouble at first, but I don't think he was a bad guy. Me neither. I think Alice was a good dude through and through. I would have liked to know his reason for killing the real Sol Hiyori, though. I wonder what that was about. Because, like, I cannot imagine he killed out of malice. It must have been to protect someone. That's the only thing I can rationalize with him. But see, Sara, you've got the lives you saved right here. Isn't that right? Our salvation. Gein's smile is helping to save us all. If we lost him, too, I'm sure we'd... Gein! Thank goodness! You've gotten all better. Big sis now. Reco? Big sis Reco? It looks like she's about to lash out, but I think she's gonna be just as relieved as everyone else that Gein is alive. Yeah, thought so. Reco isn't a spiteful person. She's very kind and very warm. I like her a lot. She's honestly probably one of my favorites in the game. I'm glad, Gein. Reco gently stroked Gein's head. Yeah. Big sis Reco, What are you crying for? You're a big kid. Sorry, meow. I couldn't do anything, so Alice... Ain't nothing for you to apologize about, Gein. But... They sure scared you, huh, Gein? Sorry the real me couldn't be there when you were in a pinch. Meow. Big sis Reco. This must be old man.
So, all of you have assembled. I will now begin explanations for the second main game. Mr. Gein Ibushi, how are you faring?
There he is, meow! Uncle Crabstash. That's a name.
Uncle Crabstash?
Your mustache does look like a crab, to be fair.
You think we're just gonna sit here and listen to your damn explanation?
You guys are always pulling tricks. I won't trust you. Woof! What the heck? Woof! Don't come any closer, meow! I like that his jacket just says "po" on it. I'm sure that means something, but...
Fantastic.
Meow?
Just amazing, Mr. Gein Ibushi. Astonishing resilience. Why, you're the picture of health already. And Uncle Crabstash, it's an honor to receive such a charming nickname. You're strewn with us now? Fantastic. Simply fantastic.
I feel sick. Meow.
Oh dear. So there is yet some venom left.
It's not that. Woof. When are you getting to the explanation?
Pardon me. Well then, I shall explain this main game. That said, the basic rules are the same. It is a voting game making use of 4 cards: the Keymaster, Sage, Sacrifice, and Commoner. The Keymaster is the Keyman of Destruction. Should they be chosen, the one who carries it bears great responsibility, but it also serves as armor. The Sage is a superhuman who knows the one in possession of the Keymaster role, but once exposed, it is hard to protect oneself. The Sacrifice will die unless chosen. They are the sole person who can turn defeat into victory, or victory into defeat. And the Commoners have no power at all, and thus they fill the role of guiding the discussion in the proper direction. However, this time we will use data in place of paper cards.
Data?
Card data has already been distributed at random to the voting tablets you possess.
Didn't you bring this up before? And like, you mentioned something about how like, the more tokens someone touched in the previous round, that they're able to switch cards if they so desire, I think. You mentioned that, right? Or am I just pulling that out of my ass?
All that remains is the permission to access it. Why'd you have to make it so roundabout? Very sharp indeed, Mr. Q-taro. Because this time you are able to make trades. And forcibly at that. Okay, so I remember that correctly. So, he's going to explain how this works in just a second, but I have to say my thoughts anyway, just because that's how I do. How is this going to work, I wonder? Because presumably you won't be able to know someone's role unless they tell you. So is it just like a blind trade? Like if you have the tokens, are you going to be like, okay, I want to trade with you. And then that would be like a risk reward thing too. Because like, let's say you're the commoner and you force a trade and you're trying to get Keymaster. You could get Keymaster, but you could also get Sacrifice, or you could also get Sage, which aren't very desirable roles to have. Or you could have Sage, and then you're like, okay, I don't want to have this, and then you trade for something else. Or you're the Sacrifice, and you definitely do that. But you wouldn't want to trade too much, because you would also want to have your tokens to protect yourself in case someone just gave you Sacrifice. And then if you have Sacrifice, you can just be like, alright, well, I'm going to give it to you, and then in the trial, you're going to be like, hey guys, this person's the Sacrifice, I gave it to them, don't vote for them. Or something like that. Or if you're the Keymaster and you're feeling rather selfless, you can give it to someone instead. Something like that. We can trade our cards. Indeed. Now then, let me show you. Come forth, ring-up box.
A phone booth came from the floor.
You may trade cards by making a request at one of these ring-up boxes situated in each room. They are simple to use. Simply insert 50 tokens and grab the receiver.
50 tokens?
Of course, just like the sub-game, you cannot use your own tokens. So me, like someone like me who didn't get very many tokens, this is useless to me.
What a ridiculous rule.
Oh, I had thought you would be delighted, Mr. Q-taro.
That's an awful rule. People without tokens don't even get the right to trade.
Trades are one-on-one with who you select. Please trade freely with whomever you wish. You have a time limit of approximately 3 hours. When all have returned to their bedrooms, that will signal the start of this trading phase. Do not wear such gloomy looks, everyone. Win and survive, for you were all born to win.
What is he talking about?
So then, please return to your rooms within 5 minutes. If you do not, you understand, don't you?
The atmosphere is unpleasant. We look at each other's faces and try to judge how we're feeling. What should I say? Let's just be pragmatic right now. Let's go to our rooms for now. For now, let's go back to our rooms. Yeah. And after that, we'll definitely find a way to escape. I won't let them have their way. Then I'll head back first. Don't want to get killed for being tardy.
Let's get going, guys.
Yeah. Let's. Everyone's headed off to their bedrooms, glancing at each other's faces and seeing looks of anxiety mixed with trust. Big Sis Sara. What is it, Geen? I hid it because the suspicious loner was there. But I might have found a way out. Woof! Huh? I don't want to trouble you guys anymore, meow, so I'll do my best, woof. This is not the time to drop this on us, though. Ah, Geen! I feel so uneasy. Is everything going to be okay? What is the way out, though, Geen? What are you talking about? Whew! A ring-up box has appeared in the back of my room. It's quiet. Here in my room, I'm all alone. Huh. My hands are shaking. Back there, I tried to cheer everyone up so they wouldn't be wouldn't be uneasy. Can we, like, look at what what card we have? Like, can we pull out our frickin' voting tablet and just, like, look now? I want to know how scared we should be. I told myself I couldn't give in around them. But when I'm alone, I'm so cowardly. No. I can't get timid. What the? Did someone just trade with us? Suddenly, the tablet began making a sound. Could this sound mean it's begun? What are we? The trading phase of the main game will now begin. Now accessing your roll card. My roll. A fateful moment. My heartbeat is loud and out of control. Subconsciously, I was praying. Don't do it. Anything but the one that killed Joe. Commoner. I'm fine with Commoner. That's cool. Commoner. I see. Before I knew it, I dropped to the floor. Relief. I stayed there motionless for a few minutes. Thank God. This is either So or Keiji. Hey, Sara. Is that Keiji or is that Now? I trust Now most of all. I want it to be Now. Is that you now? Thought so. Does my voice sound that cute? No, it's your friendly policeman. Keiji, should I open the door and invite him in? What's the password? If you're Keiji, you should know the password. Tell it to me. Now that's a toughie. Guess this case is going unsolved. I can only imagine Keiji giving such an unmotivated reply. Okie dokie, I'll just get straight to business. Business? Sara, you're the sacrifice, right? Huh? That's one obvious reaction, Sara. Shoot, I made a weird sound. Ah, thank goodness. If you really were the sacrifice, I'd have been pretty worried. I haven't confirmed anything yet. You make it obvious, but you won't confess. Sure enough, you're clever. But you're still a bad liar, huh? Whew. Well, I'm the keymaster. Not gonna trust me at my word, though, are you? Just hold on a sec, Sara. I hear footsteps trailing away from my door. What's he going to do? Is he gonna trade it to us? Keiji, the mad lad! Huh? The tablet again. Keiji, the mad lad! My role changed. The first trade has just been performed. A trade? Well, I traded you my keymaster. So he was trying to see if we were the sacrifice. So if we were, he wouldn't have traded to us. But like he had full intention of trading us the keymaster, huh? And now we know he's a commoner. Unless someone trades him again. Practically on reflex, I opened my door. Thanks. So, Sara, you were a commoner. What were you thinking? I dragged him into the room and closed the door. That was a valuable chance for a trade. Why did you go and waste it on this? Huh? You're mad at me? I'm not mad. Just wanted you to trust me. We've only got 3 hours. No time to waste suspecting each other over roles. 'Cause we're gonna make our escape. I understand. You must have an idea. Tell it to me. Right. Keiji, you know I trust you. Even if Sara had lost some faith in you over the whole coins debacle with the laptop, I trust you because, look, I know you have secrets and I know you're keeping them from me, but I don't give a shit about that. You're a good dude. And that's what matters to me. So don't worry about it. But also, we've been going for a little bit, so I'm going to wait until next time to talk to Keiji. So, thank you so very much, everyone, for watching. I do hope you enjoyed. As always, I hope you have a fantastic day. See you next time.